with that really, really well, because he can just see you going for that and immediately side B, interrupt, and then he's in slipstream, immediately able to come back and contest that space. So that's an adjustment that I definitely have to make fighting Raster, is to go for fewer of those, or at least to change up the way that I'm doing those grenade setups in edge guarding.
It is changing up the slight things just because of how fast and kind of mix up heavy the recoveries are. Because he just has so many tools at his disposal.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, all three of the air characters are those characters who can get around Ori's like B&B edge guarding sequence of throwing out throwing out the grenade, charging up sign, and forcing people to navigate that Toho maze.
Toho maze. I suppose it is the Toho maze. It crashed on one of the games there. I see the portraits swapped on one of them.
Yeah, we crashed after game 2, but it looks like we got it saved.
Excellent. I'm going into game 1. I've never seen this stage before. Onto Jules Vale.
It's a super fun stage, man.
It is a fun stage. It's just okay though.
I will admit, if it was not as pretty as it is, I probably would not pick it as often as I do.
If you want stages to look pretty, you could download the Trace mod pack when he's finished it, because he's respreaded all the stages, or is going to.
Oh, nice. Let's go, Trace.
So you can have some cool work to look at if you want more pretty stages. Even start for both players. This one. This is kind of much different from the pace. I was gonna say I thought you were gonna die there, but you did.
Yeah, it didn't hold right quite hard enough.
It just felt wrong. It was the slowest kill. He's so much
that's
more,
another one of those situations where I'm trying to play around this Raster side B, but both Thronork and Snowstorm in this case are really good at placing that to help their recovery.
Yeah, just using it for the extra drift. Just to get that little bit more speed, he's gonna get the. I thought he was gonna go for the second clap there. But such a grounded style of Raster. It's actually kind of fascinating to watch. Catching them with the up smash.
Yeah.
Bringing it.
I landed Nair up smash and I thought, oh hey, Callie and I talked about this. Nice.
Yeah, it was like please just up smash on these times because they will die. Bringing out a moonwalk. No one moonwalks enough. Bring moonwalking to the forefront of things. It's cool.
Oh yeah, moonwalking is actually so good. Like, it's not just a style option. It really is just super powerful to be able to move slightly back while with a zero commitment.
And it also allows for moosting as well, which Ori can utilize really well, because like moosted back airs are excellent just to get really far out.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've started incorporating that into my edge guarding sequences. You saw it a couple times, I think, against Thronork, but I ended up going too low, and he just recovered up for free. Oh, and that was such a good comeback F strong by Snowstorm.
That was a really good tech, instant waveland, but unfortunately, right immediately back off stage for him, but kind of found himself in a reversal somehow. Sav with a little bit too zealous on the what a tech, trying to edge guard him.
Yeah, I've been without any resources other than up B for about 30 seconds at this point.
And despite the pace of the game, we're at like almost at 4 minutes on the timer. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that F stroke takes it. That's a good sequence. Who's spreading? Trace.
I think Trace
that we saw earlier.
Yeah, it's either Trace doing it or he's working with somebody to make it. I don't know all the details, but what I've seen of it so far, it looks really, really awesome. I'll ask him about it later for you, Onyx. Or if he's here. I don't know if he's here watching the stream or not. You can ask him yourself. Yeah, one of my favorite ones, he did a respray. There was a respray of forest floor, and it makes it kind of like nighttime, and it's less red.
Oh, nice.
Kind of cool, but back onto the set here. The Sav Classic counter-picked Aether High because he likes the look of the stage, and it's a comfort pick. That's the power move to make sure he wins this next game. We'll see if it pans out.
Pretty stages.
Why pick pretty stages when you could just pick every stage with a low blast zone ceiling?
I'm fighting Raster. It's good for me, but it's also pretty good for him.
This is true. Probably every stage that you're good on, Raster is either just as good or better on, so it is kind of hard to pick stages in this matchup, I think.
Yeah. We were talking earlier about the fact that Raster doesn't really have any bad stages, so it's really just about the pick where you're most comfortable fighting in.
This is like the weirdest, like, kind of neutral. Like, you're trading hits here and there, but then you're just kind of just dancing around each other in weird, like, vertical sequences. That forward strong, though, I wasn't ready for that. I thought he was just gonna go back a little bit and restart the neutral.
I leaned back in my chair a little bit after that one.
He was like, all right, gamer lean back, FGC nod, continue.
Exactly.
Going for, he wanted that stock so, or he wants to forward clap you so bad at that point. Air dodging through all of the down smash. And
got the DI that time.
He wants you dead so bad. He's fishing for kills, and that's gonna get him killed. Yeah, I think that, not to discredit, it could be a method to the madness, because he knew you were at high percent. But I think just kind of being a little bit too hyper focused on, he's still doing that, just trying to end the stock without like a proper setup.
Yeah, I mean, to his credit, I think he's identified a weakness here where he's realized that I kill him off multiple openings by winning neutral and not off of one big combo. So he can afford to whiff a couple of these clips, because if he wins, then he gets the stock and he's way ahead. And if he doesn't, then he's only a little bit behind.
This is true. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how the results was turning out for the most part, because he had lost a stock and a half to that attempt, but he's still in the lead, so it worked out for the most part. And slowing down the pace again, much slower than the sets we've been seeing before. It's not, neither of you are camping either. It's just kind of dancing around each other. Up air killed. Up air is not a kill move.
Yeah, it's the best not kill move in the game.
It's not a kill move until it is. But bringing it relatively even now. Snowstorm with the obvious lead at this point, but a good opening from either player could absolutely take it. Good drift to not get hit by the sweet spot of the forward clap. That would have killed. Whoa, that was crazy dash attack up smash. That recovery was insane.
Yeah, this is a tight one. We're both scrambling at this point, but he gets me with the jump over reverse clap. That was really clever on his end. He should be DQ'd for killing with a non-kill move. Yeah, I'm a rule breaker, sheep air rebel.
Non-kill move. We should just kill with the best kill moves in the game, Zedderburn up B and Zedderburn dash attack instead. Those are my favorite kill moves. Snowstorm taking game 2 in a really, really close scenario. I thought it was going to lead to Spaghetti Town if that was going to go on like a minute longer. But ending it right before it would have been that.
Yeah, we were close to that point for sure.
I do like to see some spaghetti. So, unfortunate it ended so soon. But we'll see what happens in game 3 if we can have more of that kind of even gameplay. High octane, long battles.
Yeah, this set was a lot of fun. There was a lot of back and forth, and Snowstorm eking out that extra little percent of advantage with every trade.
So the main takeaway for you, I think, is that you want to fight more rasters now.
Oh yeah. This is definitely one of my weakest matchups, so I got to get better at it. And it was a lot of fun to fight Throne Orc and Snowstorm. You get 2 different takes on it at once.
There's so many different other styles to learn too, because he's kind of such a versatile character. You can play him really differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the best for a reason.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, that's just such a beautiful example of Snowstorm's style of grounded raster. He's just sitting in slipstream, dash dancing, baiting but not committing to anything too strong.
That was a really good up strong. I thought the sweet spot was not going to quite hit there, but it just barely was the right kind of DI, I think. What's your opinion on Tornado just like trading with every move in the game?
I think it's really good and kind of annoying.
It sure is. I want to edgeguard like a raster doing neutral B so bad, but you just trade, and it's the worst.
Yeah, that was really good spacing by him, staying in the corner to avoid that nair that boxed him out of most of the stage, but he was comfortable enough just to stay in that tiny bit and then gain the advantage.
That reverse snare to send you off stage was kind of crazy. Back air, bash. I thought it was another back air coming out, but bash is kind of crazy.
Oh yeah.
With the stock advantage in Sab's favor, which I don't think you've had during the set so far.
I had it early game 2, but yeah, most of the time Snowstorm's been just a little bit in the lead.
For some reason, like I felt like he was at like 70 and he was just dead there. So it was really fair purpled. I thought he was just dead there. But no, he's only at 30, so he's not dying to that. But you will die to fair at 100 and something, which was interesting. Another non-kill move killing? And you know what? That's Nori Classic right there. That's okay.
It was an unfortunate end to the set. In my mind's eye, he was a little bit lower after that down smash, so the bash would have been guaranteed. But no, he flew too high, and I flew too close to the sun. But GG's to Snowstorm. He played really, really well in that set.
And Snowstorm moving on to Grand Losers. Also known as Losers Finals for everyone else that doesn't understand that. I like calling it Grand Losers personally, because that's what it is. We have the long-awaited, because we haven't. It's been already 2 hours since we looked at like winners finals. Back to seeing Adam fighting another raster.
Yep, it's now the raster gauntlet for this craggy boy.
If Adam wants to win, he has to win 3 sets versus raster.